there a way for me to set this up? Videos. Darn it. Just for the comments. Hi. How's everyone doing today? Okay, that's better. Oh, I'm doing pretty good today. It's my day off, so I got a lot of time to work on stuff. You're doing testing at school? It is that time of year. Hopefully you're almost done with it. Fingers crossed you've passed. You have biology tomorrow? I've always had fun in that class. Hopefully you're doing good. No problem. That hand looked a little bit off. Sure, I can definitely check it out. I'd be more than happy to look at your YouTube channel. Hi! How are you today, Puddin'? No, that hand's a bit off. Ah. Hey, Jenny. How's everyone doing today? Okay, thanks. See you later, I guess. If you have the time. I'm pretty good today. Just kind of tired. I'm not so much cramming. I just got out of school last year. Just a lot of work and working on projects and everything. And a lot of video games. You should really study if you have to. It's fine. Now, if there's anything you guys would like me to draw, just go ahead and suggest it, because I've been drawing the same thing over and over again for the last 2 weeks now, so if there's anything you want to switch it up with, I'm fine with that. Thanks. Any Pokemon I want. And my favorite TV shows. Okay, I'm just gonna boop. Or let me think. Okay. Let me see if I can remember what this Pokemon looks like, because this is one of my favorite Pokemon, and if I could have it, I totally would. I'm totally gonna mess up, because I haven't played Pokemon in the longest time. Mostly because I've been kind of lazy lately with my DSi, or I have the new DS, but just been kind of out of it. That's not right. Let me see. I'm gonna Google search this. Okay, Google. And of course nothing's working. Internet, why? But while I'm in the middle of this, I might as well draw something else. But as for favorite TV shows, I absolutely love almost all cartoons, like Steven Universe, Gravity Falls. Invader Zim is one of my all-time favorites. But I've been meaning to catch up on Rick and Morty. Like, that has been on my to-do list for the last 2 months now. But I just haven't found the time. Okay. Okay. Smear. Here we go. Okay, I wasn't too far off. I'll just finish this first. I'm glad someone can see it, or what I was trying to get at, but I'll finish it in a bit after I'm done with this, because I found a reference that I kind of like. And like with Nico's one of my best friends actually has the main character from a story she's writing, who's a Nico, and I always see that they all have long hair. I just like the idea of like a short-haired cat girl. and being kind of like a little bit chubby, because I used to have a little chubby cat named Sam. She was the cutest thing. What? Why would she call you that? That's kind of rude. Hi, Maddie. I'm pretty good. Could you do me a favor? I've actually seen all of Miraculous Ladybug. I'm already addicted. That's probably the only reason I took 3 years of French, was to watch French cartoons. Specifically that one. And just because you moved on does not mean she has any right to call you that. Like, moving on is just another stage in life. So what if it didn't work out? That just gives you more opportunities elsewhere. It's a new chance. You take it. You don't have to make anyone watch. It's fine. I'm just glad that the people who are here showed up. Because I wasn't sure about doing this in general, because I was like, I've never done it before. I'm not sure how it would be received very well. But I'm glad I did. It's always good to try new things. Well, there are some people out there like that. It's just better to avoid them. Sure. bit of both. It's always good to use references for anything you do. But with me, I did a lot of people watching. Because I would just sit out in open places and I would watch how clothing folded or how people walked or moved. And then I would go up and search it, like how other people drew it. Just so I would make sure that I got it right. Favorite color would have to be purple. My hair is purple, my room is purple. Basically everything I own is purple except for my wardrobe. Who's Joey and Daniel, by the way? Like, is that from a show? I'm kind of not in with the times, so really, go away. I hate it when I get pop-ups on my screen, and it's always while I'm doing something. Oh, YouTube. Yeah, I probably just don't watch their channels, but I might have to, just to see what the reference is. Okay. Well, say hi to Megan for me then, if she says hi. And teal's a pretty good color too. I've never been very partial to the greens. It's either a teal or a very dark green that I like. But my mom's favorite color is green, so I I'm okay with it. Okay, I'll talk to you soon, and good luck in class. I actually got it. I got Paint Tool Sai from a friend of mine. She sent me a link to it. It was about 5 years ago, and I saved it on every flash drive I have or had at the time. So whenever something bad happens to my computer, I just go back to that flash drive. Because unfortunately, with me, my computers have never really liked me very much. I don't think so. But this one's good. Oh. Wrong tool. Really? It's 8:40 where you are? It's only 12:40 where I am. Sorry if I started a little late for you. That's very cool. We must live close by. Or in the same region, at least. Thanks! I've always wanted to be a muffin. Cinnamon is one of the best flavors, though. Though I've always been partial to blackberry. But tell her I said thanks. And then... Hmm. I don't take it the wrong way. I've been called a lot weirder things than a fluffle-puffle. Or Fuffle-puff? A chewy banana? I wonder what that does mean. Seems like a really weird term to be called. Way to go! It's always good to be proud of who you are. Smeargle's like my favorite Pokemon. Mostly because I relate with him a lot, or it. I guess a Smeargle could be any gender. I just usually go for a him. I guess that sounds kind of weird, but I don't know. No age is weird. Everyone starts realizing who they are at a different time. And it's better to know when you're younger because then you know who you are and you can set out for what you want and you don't have to be confused as much as some people. But even if you don't find out sooner rather than later, it's still fine because everyone's different. Ah, wrong layer. You know, if I had to identify my sexuality as anything, it would be a piece of toast. That seems like the best thing to be, honestly. Not saying best-wise, but for me, at least. I've always identified as a piece of toast. Same here. Jelly toast is one of the best things about waking up in the morning. That and coffee. Nothing would ever be able to replace coffee in my life, honestly. Not even toast. Like, I'm impartial to both, but if I had to take my pick, it would have to be coffee. And your girlfriend actually calls you antiseptic-eye? I guess you must be the life of a party. Whoa, that did not. Ah, luminosity layer. Of course. How does that affect this? Was there any context behind her calling you a squishy puff, or just out of nowhere? Okay. That's no problem. Me and my friend on Tumblr, we actually made an entire story based off of elves and everything that we drew. So now we have a whole side story where it's just elves in a whole fantasy realm. Though for some reason she keeps on wanting to add in aliens, and that's just not fantasy. Like, ships are a weird thing with me. I do like the idea of it. It does seem cute and everything, but I always have an issue with shipping real people. Because I sit there and I'm like, these aren't characters in a game or something. These are people with actual thoughts. And I'm like, this just feels awkward. And then I just sit there for the next half an hour, like, rethinking my life. They will come when you least expect it. No, please don't let them come anywhere near me. I don't need anything like that in my life at the moment. Though that would make things a lot more interesting. Like, to me, I see them more as a bro ship. With a little bit of a bromance. Because it's them. But nothing like major, I guess. Just because I feel awkward shipping actual people. My friend ships me with... Yeah, I used to have a friend who would ship anything and anyone. She once shipped me with a lamp. I'm not kidding. It was really weird. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, we all got friends like that. Unfortunately, sometimes. I guess lamps are just common things to be shipped with, I guess. Why not? As long as it does no harm, then I think it's fine. But like, if someone actually tells you that it makes them uncomfortable, then I think it should, like, you should just, like, hold back on it. But if they're fine with it, then sure. Why not? Ship them with the ocean. Why not? That sounds kind of weird, but... Yeah, I'll play Overwatch later. I've just been doing a bit of editing and whatnot. I was meaning to get on earlier, but things happened. Life. You know. I'm not quite sure why I drew Billinger. I thought it would just be kind of funny. Yeah, I kind of exaggerate when I draw eyelashes and whatnot. Thanks. And plus, I imagine Mabel making a lot of jokes about it, like leaving the situation ajar. Really bad pun, but that's true. They don't exist, so I guess it's fine. Well, I guess that's why I've never felt kind of weird about it, but like when people ship like Amy and Mark, I'm like, they're an actual couple. Okay. Or with things like that, you know? That's that's me. I live for the puns. That and the memes. I haven't thought about that. Though her hands are covering up most of her sweater. Though I could try to do something relating to what's going on in the picture. That's an amazing dream to have. I hope you make it one day. It sounds like it would be really cool. And it's always good to help a cause. Believe me, coming from a person who's had 2 jobs at one time, if you don't have one and you don't need one at the moment, just enjoy being you or having the time to yourself, because once you get a job, everything is up your butt. And then you don't have time for anything and it's no fun. Unless you have a job that you like. Yeah, I understand that. Money is good. That's really cool. Ah. I would tell her to go to bed, but I don't ever go to bed at a decent time either. So I guess I wouldn't be one to tell her. I think whenever Bill's not getting his way, he's kind of grumpy. He's like a spoiled child. He's just upset he doesn't get to go party with his friends. Well, with the whole South Park thing, I've never gotten into it as a kid when I was, or I'm still a kid, being 20, but the episodes that I did see, I was a kid. So I haven't watched South Park in the longest time, so I wouldn't quite be sure if it was, or if it is, or if it isn't. But I feel like that's a big part of the joke of South Park, because it's such a big issue that whenever there's a big situation in media or in actual everyday life, such as homophobics, stereotyping, sexual identity, it's just open game for any comedic platform to make fun of it or to make it into a joke. So I feel like, in a sense, South Park does make fun of it in that sense. That they do make fun of homophobics and people who are homosexual, but not in a mean, callous way, just for the sake of comedy, I guess. Which I don't think is always a good thing, because there are some issues that I think should just be taken seriously. But it's just a tool and format that they use in comedy. Good. No, you didn't tell me that. How is it? I've always looked at the Nintendo Switch and been all like, oh, that's cool, but what exactly makes it different? It's great? Okay. Because I know you can take it on the go. So that does sound pretty cool. But truthfully, if I had to buy anything other than what I have now, I would buy a VR machine, like the Oculus. Yeah, Zelda games can be kind of difficult sometimes. And thanks. Yeah, Gravity Falls is one of my favorites. Yeah, my first stream too. So thanks for coming. And the VR is so cool. I've tried it out at shops and everything. And I just sit there and I'm just like, I want to own this right now, but I don't want to spend the money. Because I just spent a whole bunch of money on my desktop, which I love. What? Why wouldn't you bother to learn it? It's like the best thing ever. Just as soon as someone enters your house, start playing the Gravity Falls theme song. Like, go on out to the store, bring your keyboard, play the Gravity Falls theme song. Punch a man in the face, play the Gravity Falls theme song. Best thing ever. Yeah. But I always am amazed with people who can actually play an instrument well. Because I used to play an instrument, just not well. Like, I only played it for about a year. And then I was like, no, not doing this anymore. Never been musically inclined. Oh, really? I always loved that song. Like, there's a heavy metal version of it. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't think I would like it, but you play the drums? Now, the drums are a pretty cool instrument. You should start a band. Keyboard, drums. All you need now is a guitarist and you're good. Oh, wait, you already got that covered. Really? You play a lot of instruments. That's really cool. Like, I always wanted to play the violin, but my school didn't have it, so I was stuck playing something else. Yeah, the best band ever. You're going to Italy for a music tour? That's awesome. And sure, it may be a lot of pressure, but hopefully it'll bring out a whole bunch of cool experiences. And you'll look back on it, like, fondly. Instead of, like, oh, I spent all that time practicing and I could have been doing other things. Yeah. Like, take it easy, but still try your best. Because what I've learned from studying and learning instruments and learning to do something, you should never try to force yourself to do something all at once. Do something for a little bit, take a break. And if you want to get back into it for a little more of a session, then go ahead. But don't ever push yourself into something, because then you'll start to grow to hate it or not want to do it anymore. Like, I think if you were to be a singer or in a band, it would just be something you would have to overcome, because I think those type of things, we all fear that on a level. Like, I have an extreme fear of talking to people in public because I have social anxiety. Even being in front of a mic kind of is scary to me. But I do it anyways. I try to push through it. Same, I'm a horrible singer, or that's what everyone tells me, but I like singing anyways. Okay, enjoy your food. And see you when you get back. No, you wouldn't want to hear me singing. Really? I am not gonna sing. I wouldn't even know what to sing. And it's okay to brag every once in a while. If you're good at something, as long as it's not like overzealous and you're like, I'm the best in the world, no one's better than me. As long as you do it moderately, I think it's okay to brag. I'm not singing Let It Go. Love the movie and everything, it's okay. Pretty good, but I always do it as a joke whenever my friends tell me to sing Let It Go. I just spelt out and I mock the song because it's Let It Go. I don't know how you would be able to sing that. Dude, have you ever seen Gravity Falls? There's no words to the theme song. But I don't know how to whistle, man. I can't whistle and I can't snap. Those are my two downfalls in life. Nothing wrong with that. No, me and my friends at work actually had a contest type thing. Because I told them that I knew almost every Disney movie that there is in existence. Which is practically true because my mom owned over 300 Disney movies on VHS, when I was a kid. So, I know almost every animated Disney movie. Though, why do you make yourself tired? I've heard you sing before. If that's how she's being, then you should probably just block her. Oh, true. You do have a pretty deep voice. Do deep voices make you tired then? Ah. Probably why I'm so energetic half the time. Because I sound like a child. Hi! How you doing? Really? And she just got to learn how to move on. Like, if you can't avoid her, and she's still messaging you and everything, then I would tell someone. Hi, how you doing? No, don't fight her. Biggs, what are you doing telling people to fight people? Come on. This isn't Overwatch. Yeah, I can't do deep voices either, and Biggs, stop it. No. Yeah, that does not make the situation any better. And you're right, no children violence. Biggs, you always say you're a child, so no, bad. We are not going Mortal Kombat. It's better to solve your issues in a calm, sensible manner where you can just talk it out. And if you can't, just go talk to someone else who can fix the issue. No fighting. Oh, man. Like, I'm sorry to hear about that, and if that is the case, then it's better just to get her out of your life than to further the issue. Excuse me, how dare you call this boring? I never said that it was gonna be action-packed. I will fight you later. In video game form, but still. Hey, martial arts always seemed like a fun thing to take. That or fencing. Yeah, I've always wanted to learn how to use a sword. Mostly because I own a replica of Sting from Lord of the Rings. And if anyone ever breaks into my house, I just want to whip it out just with mad skills. Alright. And volleyball does sound pretty cool, but after playing Persona 5, I just sat back and I was like, nah, I think I'm good. Plus, I'm not in school anymore, so I think I already missed that chance. And it's pretty cool that you gotta change what you wanted to do and everything. And I know how that is. It's with the whole nails and everything, because that's never a good situation to be in. And I hope that you don't find yourself in that situation anymore. I really do hope that everything works out for you. I'll have to search up a reference if I want to draw him. Being that I don't know what he looks like. Sorry, Ray. I'll try, okay? Welcome back. I'm drawing JD at the moment, but I'm basically drawing whatever you guys suggest to me, because I've been drawing the same thing for the last 2 weeks and just want a bit of a change. This is my version of JD. Yep. I can zoom out if you want to see everything that I've drawn. There. Yeah, you can suggest something. That's totally fine with me. I think that's good. I'm sorry. No! Not a penis! I'm not doing it, bro. Can't do it, won't do it, never gonna do it. And I'm sorry about your meltdown earlier today. Those are never fun to have. I'm really sorry about that. I hope you're better now. And you better be kidding. Not gonna draw it, bro. And 707 from Mystic Messenger. I've never played the game, but I have seen pictures of him. He is a real cutie, I gotta say. And I heard he does like the memes and the puns and whatnot, so I'm totally down with that. No problem. I do watch anime. I haven't in the longest time because I've been busy recording, doing speed paints, working, watching other shows, watching YouTube, playing video games. But truthfully, my favorites have always been Dragon Ball Z and a really old show called Ranma Half. It's made by the same creator of Inuyasha. That one has always been my favorite. It's just the weirdest anime, but I love it so much. Oh. There we go. Like, that's definitely someone you don't want in your life if she's gonna be slapping you. Yeah, it is quite a bit ago that anime came out. But I absolutely adore it, and I love the humor of it and the plot. I love anything with a good plot. That's why whenever I write something, I focus like 90% of my time on the plot. Dragon Ball franchise is like the best. I own like 6 video games of it. I own the entire series. It's kind of addiction of mine. Like, I even own the GT series, and that one is just, I'm not even sure what to say of that one. Like, I think as it goes with writing as well as drawing, I think anyone can. And if you don't think you're good at it, just focus a bit more on it and try to take examples of good writing that you think are good and try to develop your art, or in this case, your writing, through techniques that other people use. Favorite character? I'd have to say Trunks, mostly because of how developed and in-depth his character is. Because there's future Trunks, there's regular Trunks, then there's future Trunks in Super, who for some reason has blue hair, which is just kind of weird. Black Butler is pretty good. Yeah, the best thing to do is to stay positive, because it can only get better. Probably gonna be really bad at drawing him exactly, being that I've never drawn him before. And the first time I draw a character, it's usually pretty bad. Especially with the hair. Never get hair right. Oh. Yeah, Vegeta was always a character that was pretty likable, even as a bad guy, because I love bad guys who you just can't help but like. Or in High School Host Club is pretty cool. Never seen Kiss Me Not or AOT. Black Butler I have. Free I have. Swim Club? Oh yeah, that's part of Free. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z? Definitely. And Mystic Messenger I haven't. Okay. Yeah, it's always good to have someone there when you need them. So, if that's what she is for you, then keep her around. Definitely. What brushes do I use? I use the paper brush, which is right here, for all of my outlines. Though, I also use it for coloring because when you're just doing one color, like with outlines, it's pretty solid. But when you do multiple colors, it blends really well. So it's like multi-purpose for me. And then for my sketches, I do the crayon tool. Because it gives an idea of where the line should go without being a definite point. Like, I go over dramatic with certain things, like hair sometimes. Depends on the character. Like, my original character, Short, her hair is super curly and super, like, dramatic. But then there's Stella, who's my other character, who just wears pigtails and she's like, yo, what up? This is me. Not really like that because she's like 13. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. But, really, you can listen to any anime song that you want at any time with an app. I didn't know they had that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, if it turns out okay, even with doing it over dramatic, then definitely. That's good. Well, the only reason Ray can is because I went to high school with her, so She already has all my contact information, like cell phone number and everything, because we're friends in real life as well. So, yeah. I've never seen Attack on Titan. No. Though I heard that it's pretty good. I just really never got into it. But Ray's pretty cool. She has an art channel of her own. If you want, you can check it out. I'm not promoting her or anything. Yeah. Am I lucky that I never got into it, or what are you insinuating? Oh, okay. Kinreta Shohat? I probably, like, butchered your name. I'm really bad at names. I can barely pronounce my own name half the time. How do I color in? I'll show you. Ooh, his cheek does not look good like that. Oh. Okay, Canary. I didn't read the manga either, mostly because I haven't had a lot of time for reading. I would love to get back into reading because I was an English major in school, so. But I mostly do for the coloring part. If I want to do large areas, I just select the entire outline, fill it all in, or fill in the entire section, and color from there, so that it doesn't go out of line or anything. It's a really lazy way of doing it, but it saves me a bit of time. But I can show you if you want after I'm done with the outline. Yeah, they kind of do. Well, that's pretty straightforward. Nothing wrong with that. hope this is okay. I may have made him a little bit off, but it's decent. But I'll show you some of my coloring with JD. Oh. Okay then. Because I just know all of his colors better. Thank you. Maybe I should start drawing him more. Or actually get into the anime. Is it an anime or an app? Because I've seen the app for it when it first came out and it looked pretty interesting, but not the type of games that I played. So I was kind of unsure about it. That's pretty funny. But I can understand why you would be nervous about something like that. It is a very important subject for someone to face. But I always find that when I'm nervous about something, I always make a joke out of it too. Take a sip, babe. Yep. Which I've actually been spending so much time working on an animatic for the last 2 weeks. So, yep. I've actually been working on a song or an animatic from the Heathers, so. And it's a return of JD, because the last couple of ones I haven't done anything JD. So, the next animatic actually does feature a slight JD in it, so. I actually did, my first video was a Meant to Be Yours video, because that is one of my favorite songs. But the next one, which I'm hoping will be out within the next few days, is Yo Girl. And I do have a Tumblr and a Twitter. You can sometimes see it when I sometimes put it in my descriptions, but on Twitter I am Candle Coo, which is 1 minute. Let me just finish his cheeks. Cause don't you love how that blends? So nice. But let me deselect, cause on Twitter it is Candle Coo. And it is I'm just gonna leave that up for a little bit. And that actually fits, because it's funny that you came out that way, because it rhymes. Sort of. Okay, good night. Hope to hear from you again. I probably will post this. I don't know whether it'll be on Tumblr or on Twitter, but I'll post it on one of the sites. Because the thing with it is, I don't always post the same art on both sites. Because I'll do sneak peeks on a couple of different sites, and then there will be art that I exclusively post on like Twitter or Tumblr. Okay, go to sleep. It's totally fine. I'm glad you showed up for however long you were here. Plus, sleep is important. Ha! Bad time. I get the joke. Undertale, right? Please tell me I got that reference. Wow, 3 a.m. That's pretty late. You should probably go to bed then. Okay, I got the joke. Okay. Yeah, definitely. If you have a science exam and you need your sleep, then you definitely should just click out of this as fast as you can, go to Happy Land and wake up and be all fresh and repaired. Oh, you can waste all of your cringeworthy jokes here because I will laugh at almost anything. I was playing a game earlier and it had the worst puns ever, but I absolutely loved it. I swear nothing is cringe to me, so. Thanks. I actually own a lot of candles, so that's one reason why I kind of named my channel Candle. I'm seriously, nothing is cringeworthy to me. Don't do that ... Oh, it stopped? 1 minute, let me... Stream strength. It says that it's pretty good. Oh. We're just gonna... Nope. It's not like I'm playing video games or anything, so it wouldn't be too laggy. Because that's the thing about YouTube when they do streams. When it comes to video games, it's just all worth hell. It's not good. So it may just be you. Not to sound like harsh or anything, or I don't know. But I think it's fine. Okay, it's good that it's back. Okay. Is it a game or what is Breath of the Wild? Zelda? Okay. What? Oh, duh, that's the new Twitch or Nintendo Switch Zelda game, right? Oh. Has the other. That's pretty funny. The new Switch? Yeah. Okay, I knew that there was a new one out, I just didn't know the name of it. I've seen a couple videos that the Game Grumps have done of it. I just didn't remember the name of it. New Switch, yes. Yes! That's the one thing we all need in our life. Link to cross-dress. Don't tell me you've never wanted that in life. Because I know you have. Everyone has. I'm not the only one. Okay. Well, I'm glad cross-dressing is a requirement. Always fun. Hey. That's something you should always have in cap lock. If you really want something, it should be in cap lock. I kind of don't get that one, but it is pretty funny because they talk about how they're alike, except for not. I like it. Yeah, I think we found a new career path for you, comedian. A+. Bit of red. And my phone is kind of blowing up at the moment. Way to go. JD is the best. Ah, he's my favorite. Boil the hell out of it. Oh my gosh. I love that. How many Lucios does it take to screw in a light bulb? How many? Brazil. Oh man. Wow. Okay. Or like one. True. Oh my gosh. I love that bird video where it's like, let me smash. Hey, come on guys. It's fine. He just won't get a smash. Or she, or they, or... Usernames are so confusing. Ah, no. At least he's not talking about the NASA people. Okay. I'm just very iffy when it comes to addressing people by he or she or anything, because it's a tough ground to go on nowadays. So yeah. But if you want to be a dinosaur, then yes. She's an attack helicopter. I think we mentioned that. I think it's true. She may possibly be an attack helicopter. But what's the matter with your drawing tablet? Which one do you have? Welcome back. We're still on the verge of drawing Chubby JD because he is so cute. Look at him. Ah. Okay, you could be a dinosaur. Okay, tell me a cringy joke. I'm up for it. Ow. You nick him up. I like that one. Oh, that may be just a little bit too much. There we go. Dinah or Din. Why am I repeating? Or what am I repeating? Oh wait, that has to be above here. There we go. Soros JD. Oh man, forgot something. I forgot his Slurpee. Why did YouTube tell you to take a break? Oh, tell me a joke. I'm down for a joke. No, I did not hear about the circus fire. Why? What about it? It was intense. I get it. Because the circus is intense and the fire was intense. Okay. Shakespeare is doing his play and his son Hamlet comes in. Or Hammett. Okay. Of course. Okay. I'm not sure if I quite get it. No, I did not hear about the two peanuts that walked through Central Park. Why? Well, you always gotta die at that random rock. One was a song. Wait. No. I think I'm hearing things, but it sounds like someone was knocking at my front door for a second. I'm good though. Okay. What? What kind can fly? Oh, an eagle. I get it. Okay. Why didn't the chicken cross the road? Because it's a chicken. You don't know that chicken. A chicken can cross the road. Have you ever heard of the play, or the, not play, the movie Chicken Run? That was a good movie. Chicken can run, then it can definitely cross the road. Oh, no wonder. Wow. It's just like, nah, boy. Oh, hell no. I get it. Kit. Where did I put that? The problem with having too many layers, you don't know what anything is on. Oh. There we go. Lots and lots of practice. If you put enough time towards anything, you can draw. Or if you can put your time towards anything, you can get good at it. Yeah, you can, but I just don't put enough time into it. Because then I'll just name everything really stupid, like I usually do with everything. I get it. You wanna go with that? I have so many OCs right now. It's crazy. And I know the exact same feeling, because that's probably why I don't ever, or that's probably why I deleted my DeviantArt account. from about 4 or 5 years ago. It was really bad. Sure. You can send in a request. Or ask in a request, or... Just gonna push this off to the side. That one's pretty funny. Okay. Okay, I can do that. You can stop if you want to. Let me just... Oh man, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta do something really quick. Forgot about it. Okay, sorry about that. It sounded like someone was knocking at my door, but there was no one there, which was just weird. No, but the thing is, someone's supposed to be coming over later because my oven broke. So I thought it was them, but it wasn't. But if you want to come over with your ghost catching gear, I'm totally fine with that. We can have an adventure. I'm always up for that. Am I the only one without ghost hunting gear? Man, I need to get on that. I know, it's pretty bad that my oven broke. Like, it would not turn off for days at a time. And I would have to go to work and it would just be on, which is very dangerous, so I had to call the landlord. No, I didn't burn anything down. I was just worried that it would. So I ended up calling them before anything got worse. And that's just been stressing me out for the last couple of days. Muffins are better than ghost hunting gear sometimes. You can actually eat those. I'm 20 years old. Just so you know. And I live on my own too, so. No, that would be bad because I live in an apartment, so everyone in my apartment would be so mad at me if I did burn down my house. Because it would also, in a sense, burn down their houses. So that would be bad. Ooh, apple dumplings are good. I'm not sure. Last I checked, there was like a couple second delay. About 5 to 10 second delay. But nothing majorly more than that, I don't think so. So, yeah. Please don't die. That would be bad. I've never poured milk over apple dumplings, though it does sound pretty interesting. It's been 2 hours already. Wow. I was only expecting to be on for like an hour. Okay. Good to know. Don't worry, my dad can't drink milk either. And hi! Ooh, okay. Water's pretty good. Sustenance of life. You know, the one thing that everything deprives from, water. Thanks! Okay. Maybe a bit more. There we go. What'd you just realize? No, I'm playing a soundtrack from YouTube. One of those like long, relaxing, like instrumental ones. Though right now, outside my window, you can't really see birds, but there are a couple butterflies, so yeah. Okay. What did you just realize? Or realized? I don't think I can let you smash. But okay. Okay. That's pretty late. What are you guys doing up this late? It's the middle of the day for me too. It's almost 3:30. Or no, it's almost 2:30. I need to be wearing my glasses. Okay. As long as it's normal for you. And stay up however long you want. Oh. I guess I just got your time right. Okay. That's understandable. Wait. You being an artist? I guess. True. Dab. Excuse me, you should dab at least once in your lifetime. That is my go-to move for anything. I could just be walking. I have been dabbing, like, for the last minute or so. I have to be careful because I'm just, like, about to whack my microphone. Watching anything basically makes me want to draw. I can be sitting down in the middle of a meeting at work and I'm just doodling. But seeing other people draw just gives you the urge to draw, I think. Yep. Sounds about right. No, it's a joke thing. Holding up the wrong amount of fingers happens a lot of the time in animes and cartoons and stuff. I think they had a scene where they did that in Aladdin. Yes, there is. Here's the full picture so far. Definitely 10. 10 out of 10. I can only count to -2. What's a count? A vampire. Duh. Ooh, what happened? I don't know if they're gonna say, because I really want to know, actually. Really? That wasn't a Zelda game? If so, that is perfection. Yeah, I have it. It's pretty good so far. Oh, we hit 3 hours? What did it remember the other day? No, but that's pretty cool. Congratulations on 3 hours of doodling, I guess. Let you ship what? I don't understand. Some ship? What? I'm confused. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, you named him Frodo? Oh, that's so cute. Oh. That's sad. That seems about right. No. There we go. Yeah. And welcome back. But, that moment when you get attached to a dog, but then they get taken away, I hate that. Oh. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that is kind of disappointing, but the owner probably loved his dog as well. He could have at least let you visit the dog, though. And plus, anything named Frodo has to be cute, so. Oh. I have two, but they live with my parents at the moment. One's Louie and one's Petey. And Louie is a German Shepherd Husky mix, and Petey's a Dachshund Doberman Pinscher mix. They are the cutest things ever. I love them so much. Yeah. But the thing is, like, they live with my dad, and he lives all the way down in Florida, and I live across the country, so I only get to see them not very often. So, really? Oh. Oh man, that's sad. Just makes you wonder how long that dog was out there. Really? I used to. I just moved. So, yeah, Florida. Where in all of the newspapers there's at least one article about a man doing something fucked up. But it seems to happen a lot. Like, Florida man breaks into a car with the crowbar, or actually I've read worse things than that, but yeah, this did get kind of depressing, talking about all of our pets and ones that we've lost and everything. But sometimes it's good to talk about bad stuff or sad stuff, as long as you can remember the happy stuff. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, back to the happy stuff. I've already finished mine, well, mostly. Don't know which channel I'm gonna post it to or whatnot, but I'll tell you, Rhiann, when. Oh, it's watermelon season? I've always been more keen to oranges, but watermelons are pretty good. I mostly just like smashing them. I had one for Easter. I had to throw part of it out because it had been sitting there for a while. Damn it. Kiwi is pretty good. Though I don't get to eat it very often. But it is one of my favorites, other than blackberries. Yeah, I eat it. Okay, I'll probably be on within the next hour or so. So I'll see you then. I've never had blackberry ice cream. That sounds really good. Oh man, whenever I have the money to spare and they have blackberries at the supermarket, I always buy them. My grandmother actually has a blackberry bush, so for an entire summer when I was staying with her as a kid, every morning I would just go out and pick them. They're sort of tart. They're like a raspberry, but not. It's hard to explain. Believe me, one grandma you probably would want, the other one not so much. She's fine and everything, she just has very conservative views on things. They are really good. If you've never tried them, I would recommend them. I do watch anime, I just haven't watched a lot of the newer ones. I've I've mostly watched a lot of the classics. Like Cowboy Bebop, let me as soon as you want to start talking about them, they all just leave your head. Soul Eater's pretty good. Did you know that Soul Eater had like a spin-off? I didn't know that until like a week ago, and I binge watched the entire series when I was supposed to be doing videos. So Yeah, it's called Soul Eater Not. Because in Soul Eater, there's the Eat class, which is the high level people. And then there's the Not class, which they basically just learn how to use their powers and are there to learn how to be a weapon or a Meister. And if they want to be in the Not class later, they can. But it's for like undergraduates and stuff like that. It's pretty good. I really liked it. But I really should have been doing other things instead of watching it because I just sat at my computer for almost 5 to 6 hours just watching it when I should have been recording. So if you liked Soul Eater, then you should probably check out Soul Eater Not because that one's pretty good. Oh. Are you okay? Okay. What's your suggestion? Or question, or whichever one you wanted. Either one's fine with me. Oh man, yes I do watch Steven Universe. So I would love to draw either one of them. I'm gonna go more towards the right this time. I can definitely try. Let me see. Oh, of course. Bye. You too. Have a nice night. Hey, I'm not Jacksepticeye. I need my sleep. But just not in the middle of the day. But right now I'm drawing Lapis. Which I love how lately her hair's been like super crazy. Okay. Like, I love Lapis's wigs a lot more than Aquamarine's, because Aquamarine just reminds me of the fairy godmother from Shrek 2. Did anyone else, like, think that when they saw her? Because that's exactly what she reminds me of. Yeah. Like, and as soon as I thought it, I could not unthink it. I was like, you know, her design's okay, and then the image just pops back into my head again, and I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, I got it. I'll do it after the next one. I just got caught up in drawing something else. Sorry. I actually love that song because I have it on my playlist for whenever I go out and do something like jogging or whatnot. Though I don't jog, I bike, but I have that song, and then whenever I play Overwatch, one of my friends always plays a healer, so instead of like going, yo, we need a healer, we always burst out, we're like, we need a healer! I'm holding out for a healer till the morning light! And we all make a joke out of it, and it's the best thing ever. Yeah, I know about Ron. That's the next one I'm gonna do right up here. Don't worry. album. No, I don't have one of those. That's a weird mouth. Yeah, sorry if I've been a little bit late with drawing some of the requests. I've just got a couple of things on my mind. That and I get caught up in whatever I'm drawing in the moment, and then I'm like, what next? And then it just never comes. It's no problem. I understand how that is. If there's not a song about it, you can always write one. Oh wait. Gangster Pearl. Can always try. Oh, okay. You got that right. Memes are life. They're the one thing in life that you can count on. absolutely. If there's one thing in life that you have to do, it's draw the Let Me Smash bird. That's the one thing in life an artist should always do. At least once. Okay. Then he has bright blue eyes. Oh. Well, I do think she's small and cute, but the thing with Aquamarine, I love the character design, but that she just reminds me a little bit of, as I said before, the fairy godmother from Shrek. I'm just not quite sure that it fit the gem, and I'm hoping that you get to know more about Aquamarine. But I do love her, and she is a treasure to behold, let me tell you. I have a couple more, but then, like, I have one or two more, but I'm gonna have to go soon, because my repairman's supposed to be here, like, within the next 10-20 minutes. So, I'll get as many as I can in until then. Basically, until I fill up as much space as I can on this page. Then I'll go. Until then, never. Yeah. Plus, I actually have a lot of gems of my own. And I'm hoping, in my view, I think that aquamarine changes depending on where you can find it. Because aquamarine is one of those gems where you can find it almost anywhere in the world. So, I'm thinking that that aquamarine came from a shallow water reserve. That's why she's so small. Oh, it's in the wrong place? I'm not going back to change it, but okay. I'll just make sure I know that for next time. You're gonna have to change the size on this. Yeah, that's Pearl. Not exactly, but... Hi. I actually prefer people calling me Candle, because that's the simplest way to put it, because on any platform or anything that I do, my name usually has something to do with candle, except for on Tumblr, which I made like 4 years ago. So, yeah. So, you can just call me Candle, it's fine. For my entire birthday, my friends online called me Birthday Candle because of it. So, you can call me whatever you want, it's fine with me. That is Pearl's constant face when she pretends to be, like, badass, like, at first. It just reminds me that she needs to go pee. I'm basically drawing requests, though I'm just about to leave. You came in a little late, but glad you showed up. I only have, maybe 1 or 2 more requests left to do. You can request something if you want. I'm still gonna be here for a little bit longer, maybe 10-20 minutes. We'll see you later. Bye. Let's see, Aquamarine. Oh, that is way too big. There you go. Yeah, I could definitely try to draw one in this space. Actually been drawing Chandler a lot, so I might draw her. Because, you know. Okay. Try over here. Not this one. Aquamarine's up here. She is the sweetest thing. And I find it funny because I I hate to admit it, but I have a lot of fan gems, and an aquamarine and a topaz just happened to be one of them. So when I saw that, I was like, what? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, they're not my main OCs, but there are two that me and my friend draw a lot. I would love to see some of yours. Sounds pretty cool. Ooh, what video games? I just finished Pinstripe. I play a lot of Reigns, Overwatch, Uncharted, The Last Guardian, a lot of the old Nintendo games, Pokemon. I started this new game called The Beholder. That one seems like a lot of fun. BioShock. I haven't played Undertale though. One of my friends have been trying to get me into it. But, let me think. Yandere Simulator. Oh, there's a whole bunch more, but my mind's gone blank. Axis Verge is a pretty good one. It's like a Metroid game. I haven't played Persona 5, though my brother has, and I've watched him play it. Yandere Simulator is one of the best. Oh, thank you. Like, The Heathers is one of my favorite musicals. It is so cool. Like, I never thought I would be doing an art channel, which is the weirdest thing, until I saw a video by another person. I can't remember their name. And then I heard the Heathers soundtrack, and I was like, I can do that. Yeah, the Cub Scouts are pretty good. Ooh. If I draw a Peridot, I have to draw over here with Lapis. Even if it's just like a little tiny Peridot. I actually haven't looked into Little Horrors yet. I've heard that Crank Gameplays and a couple of other people have played it. I actually do have another channel that I had, because I never really wanted to do an art channel, but I had always wanted to do something on YouTube, and what I've always wanted to do was a Let's Play channel, but I'm not very funny and I'm not that good at games, so I was like, no, I'll just wait off on it, you know? But there's a lot of good games coming out this year. So, like, one that I'm excited about is a game called Oblets, which is like a fusion between Pokemon and Moon Harvest, which are both pretty great games. So I'm excited for it. That foot is way too big. Yeah, sorry, I was concentrating. Right now it is 3:38. So, yeah. Sorry, it was a deep thought type thing. If I went quiet for a bit, it happens. But yeah, time differences, you know. But I think I'll stop the stream here. Sorry, I have a repairman coming at 4, so I have to get the house ready. Sorry. But I'm glad you guys all came. Don't worry, we'll definitely be doing more streams in the future. Yeah, that is kind of funny. I hope so too. I would much rather be eating at home than going out to eat. So hopefully my oven gets fixed today. Hopefully. But I will see you guys all next time. Yeah, I do. The Twitter is right over here. And then my Tumblr is right here, so if you guys ever want to check out any more stuff that I don't post here on YouTube, because there is a lot that I don't. I actually actually just baked banana bread a couple days ago, but if you ever want to check out more than I do, you can always check out my Twitter and my Tumblr up at the right corner. There's a lot of things that I actually don't post here on YouTube. So, Candle Coup, it's 2 O's. Yeah. Oh, it's no problem. Well, it was nice seeing you guys, but for now, candle out. And how do you stop this thing?